Okay, so today is April 22nd, 2026, and Mr. Perry is still going at it. Okay, I moved twice not to have to hear from him ever again. Okay, I don't want to hear how he thinks or what he understands or what he feels or what he needs or what he wants. I don't want to hear from him at all. I moved 2 times. I went to a lot of trouble to move 2 times, not down the street, but to another town and then another state, to get away from a crazy man who enjoys hurting people, especially women and kids. He gets off on it. He's a sex sadist. Okay, you don't get people to like you doing everything people hate, Mr. Perry. So, I'm not sure what the hell is wrong with you. I don't care. Your attorney is being paid $500 an hour to answer your questions. I'm not. I will not answer your questions. I will not talk to you. I don't want to hear from you. Okay, after I moved twice, I had to sue you. First, just to get a protective order. I didn't ask for money. I just wanted a judge to make you leave me alone. Okay, leave me alone. Leave me alone. So for your continued unwanted contact, you have a consequence that you're paying for that, even now. You're not in jail yet, but you will be. You have my word, I promise. I told you in 2016, you will not leave me alone, and you're messing with the wrong person this time. Things are about to change. You're about to see things you've never seen before. Life as you know it ended. You're not getting a cover-up this time. Not this time. And you have not. We have 9 million of your phone calls and meetings that are very incriminating. Some of them we've made public, some we have not. We have 28 code words you use to describe an act of coercion and intimidation. We have 112 names of people who are your accomplices in your criminal activity. Okay. Who got that? You keep telling people there's no investigation, there's no cops, there's no one there. Well, I'm not there, so how am I quoting? I've quoted judges, haven't I? So I'm going to, this morning immediately, I'm not leaving. I'm not going to leave you alone. I'm going to continue to harass you and intimidate you and bother you. We got a court extension. Look on the docket and see. Listen, no. I'm not going to be intimidated by a court order you obtained by fraud. We've heard all about the falsified documents you put on the docket. We've heard about it for a long time. We don't always make public what we have, sir, but we've known about those falsified documents for a long time. So who is getting that information and giving it to me and several hundred people in the need to know? 12 are reporters. 3 of those reporters are not in the United States. Okay, I don't care. We gotta get her served. Yes, I would agree. You do need to get me served with your court order that you obtained on fraud and used falsified documents to get it. You do. Go ahead and prove us out. Okay, we've heard that recording. We have the recording. My job is to get intel and confirm intel. There's a lot of people's jobs who is that. So if you would like to confirm our intel, knock yourself out. Okay, you don't need to contact me, Charles. When you have questions, you call your $500, your attorney that you pay $500 an hour to. You don't bother me, sir. It's inappropriate. You are going to leave. The guys will do it for you. Every contact, every problem, every loss, I get more intel 9 million times. We have you talking about committing a crime against me, and we get it before you do it, most times. 9 million, sir. To your none. You don't have our calls and our meetings. You don't have it. You don't even have a name. Not even one. In 15 years, no amount of money got you even a name. People are sick and tired of you. They're sick and tired of you and what you're doing. And the heinous crimes you commit day after day after day. And the burden you've made of yourself. Okay? Nobody likes the creepy guy. Nobody. So you can't get even one name. You don't have a cover-up. Your crime's never been this uncovered in your entire life. You skank. Everybody's sick of you, David Robertson, Gregory, Gordy are top 4. And then there's Brody, Brian, Bencore, Greg, Tim, and Larry. People I have never met in my entire life. I have met a few. I met Mr. Bencore, but he did not walk up to... First of all, he found out where I work and when I work and showed up where I am. That's what you stalkers do. You always come where I am. I'm not going where you are. I moved twice not to be where you are. In my lawsuits, Mr. Perry, the burden of proof is on me. You went chicken shit. 5 attorneys couldn't handle one woman with not a lick of law school. You went in and you did a secret backroom deal where nobody knows what you said. That was your opportunity 3 times to make me prove my claims. And you acted like a pussy. You're a little wuss. 5 seasoned attorneys could not handle one woman with no law school, no college degree. I had 1 year of Bible college at the time. The first two times I asked a judge to make you leave me alone. I don't want to hear from you. I don't like you. Your daydream affair does not go both ways. It is not real to me at all. I can't remember what you imagined. I remember what you took. I remember the life I had before you ruined it, and the same with my son. I remember what his body looked like before you ruined it. I haven't seen him. I'm told he looks nothing like he used to. Now, if one more time, one more person threatens me when I want to help my son, please be prepared for some massive criminal charges. I don't care who it is. It could be anybody. Okay, all you had to do is say, I think someone's yanking your chain or pulling your leg or bullshitting you. So let's get him on FaceTime so you can see he's fine in LA like we keep telling you. Okay? Otherwise, watch what you say, because there's a point where even I can't help you. I can't, even if I wanted to. Okay? Mr. Perry, if you didn't try to murder my son repeatedly, you wouldn't care if I'm talking to him. You implicate yourself in your actions, sir. What is it you want to serve me with and then confirm my intel? You got a court extension for what? Based on fraudulent documents and fraudulent testimony and witness, perjury after perjury and suborning perjury after perjury. Who is it you think you're talking to, sir? Who is it you think you're talking to? You need to remember something. Remember who it is you're talking to. 9 million to your nothing. Nobody wants to help you. They haven't. You can't even get a name. 112 names of people I don't know. Bittencourt came to my work. The guys tell me that's Bittencourt. He didn't walk up and say, "Hi, I'm Mr. Bittencourt. I'm a human trafficker. I came into your work to harass you." Why else would he be there? He doesn't have a legitimate reason to be at my work. I do. It's my job. It's where I go to make money to pay my bills. Right? Okay, I don't know Beverly either. You know how I got these names? Police surveillance. Gerard is the latest one. Sir, when you contact me, I get things like this. And you never shut up. When you contact me, when you cause a problem for me, when you cause a loss for me, I get more. You contact me, you peep and creep. You're a creepy peeper is what you are. You don't have a life. You're boring. Because people who have a life don't have time for stuff like that. We heard a meeting this morning, Mr. Perry, about you. The guy abandoned his family and his constituents so that he could run around and chase a woman who doesn't like him and harass her and ruin her life, hoping that that would make him save face. And all it's done is build a hell of a criminal case against him. That's all he's done. And no amount of money is covering anything up. Your money bought me these names. Your money bought me these names. Every contact, every problem, every loss, every time I got to repeat myself. Nobody likes your stink. Nobody likes your bacteria, your poisons, your murder. Nobody likes your creepy problem. Nobody likes your creepy. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody likes the creepy guy. Nobody. Every contact gets me more, not you. Okay? You're making people want to punch you in the face. Okay? You've had a lot of people restrain themselves because you do things that make people want to hit you in the face with a chair or a brick. So you're not going to get a name. You're not going to get one. My boss He's very busy trying to keep me safe from you and doing important things like getting names or your code words here that depict a criminal act and an act of intimidation against a victim of attempted human trafficking and attempted murder. Nobody likes you, what you're doing, David. You. They talk about it all the time. People are not going to tell you to your face because you'll kill them. So they're going to tell you what you want to hear, so you'll shut up and go away. And at this point, you don't know who's lying and who's telling you the truth, and you won't until you go to trial. Okay, then you'll know. You're not going to know my boss's name until he arrests you. You don't want to know it. That would make it real, wouldn't it? Then you couldn't run around and go, there's nobody there. Yeah, you like to sit and daydream and pretend because you have no life. You're boring. You're pathetic and you're weak. Okay, strong, good people, intelligent people don't have time. They're busy working. Normal work people do. Normal things, normal people do. What you're doing is criminal because nobody likes it. It's offensive. We've told you this already over and over and over. Guess what? It's not my responsibility to explain things like that to you. You have an attorney that you pay $500 an hour, and if he's too stupid to sit your ass down and explain to you it is illegal and offensive for you to do this, and you need to stop before they have to do it for you. Stop giving them more ammunition to put you in jail. Dum-dum. If he's too stupid to do that, then maybe you better find a different attorney. You're wasting your money. If I'm having to say it, then he's not. So, what's he there for? He's supposed to protect you from criminal charges, is he not? Isn't that his job? Maybe he should be disbarred. I don't know. Okay, so we got all these. Every contact, every problem, every loss. Charles, I get more. I don't care what you think. Nobody asked you. Connie, nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. You're not welcome in my life. So when you say things, I'm not leaving. Yeah, you are. The guys will make you leave. They'll do it for you. We got ammunition. You gave it to us. You paid all that money you paid to cover it up, gave it to us. Every contact, every problem, every loss, every time I got to repeat myself. Loss of time with my son. Loss of time. Every contact gets me more. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear from you. Every contact gets me more. I don't see. That's what your contact did. Your problems, your loss, and your unwanted contact did that. Is that what your objective was? To give me information so I can put you in jail with it? You got nothing else. You got nothing else. So you're claiming this morning with making unwanted contact, invading my privacy to do it, creep and peep, peeper, creeper. Boring with no life. I already know what I did all day. Rapist. You're just a rapist. You're a sex predator. He just did it again. He's contacting me even right now. He types in my other phone when I'm doing these. I have an extension. Look, I'm not leaving. Yeah, you are. The guys will make you. They'll handcuff you and you're leaving. You are. What day will that happen? What day will they finish all this and they'll be ready to go and put you in jail and you're done? And you leave. You leave me alone. You're not wanted here. You're not invited here. You're not welcome in my life, no matter where I live. We hear you guys talking about, she can't go back to New Mexico. Watch me. What are you going to do about it? She can't go back to Vegas. Watch me. What are you going to do about it? It's none of your business where I am, is it, stalker? It's not your concern, is it? Say that to my face. Take your little dress off. Listen, we're not against gays and trans. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a whole bunch of men. What is there, 112 here? Who think it's tough to pick on women and children and harass women and children and bully women and children and steal money from women and children and rape women and children or make them be raped so they can get rich. They think they're tough. Whoever says that all the time, she can't go back to... Here's where we decided she can't go. We? Who's we? Gordy? David? Charles? Creepy Chucky? Why don't you put your purse down and take your little pantyhose off and take your little dress off and face me like a man and say it to my face? If you get within 500 feet, the guys will shoot your head off. If they think you're going to threaten me, if they think you're going to hurt me, they will shoot you in the head. They will do it. You want to try and see? Try and see. So you're going to have to stand 500 feet away and yell it. You can't go here. You can't go there. Watch me. What are you going to do about it? Wherever I go, they're going to cause problems for you, just like they do now, only worse. If you look back on history, if things get a lot worse for you every time I have to move, they get a lot worse for you every time you've made me move. Haven't they? Gosh, if she was in Manford You guys all wanted her kicked out of Manford, so they kick her out of Manford. But if she was in Manford, you'd have had her pulled over in your little targeted pullover you want to do, because there's only one street. She couldn't zigzag through neighborhoods like she does now. Yeah, okay, we heard that some cop somewhere, I'm not going to say where, kept going, I want to see if she has Waze. So I'm going to pull over and I'm going to turn all the stuff off that shows up on Waze, and I'm going to look at Waze and see if I'm showing up on there, and if that's how she's getting around our targeted pullovers. Mr. Perry claims that he doesn't know where I live and doesn't have cameras in my home. Yet, he knows when I leave my home to have a cop sitting on the side of the road knowing, well, she's out of coffee. She usually gets coffee at Target. So when she goes to Target, she hears the streets she drives down. So officers sit there and pull her over when she goes by. We'll take her we'll take her taillights out or her brake lights or something. Pull out, steal her license plate. We'll do this and this so that you have to pull her over. You got to have a legitimate reason, so we'll break into her car and we'll tear up the property. You threatened me with it so much, I just got rid of my car. So you're going to do that to somebody else's car? If they loan me a car, Charles, is that what you're going to do? But see, the only way you could know what I'm going to do or which street I'm going to be driving down, if I'm going to go to the gym or if I'm going to go to work or if I'm going to go to the grocery and which grocery I'm going to, is by watching me in the privacy of my home, just like I say you are. You owe me $3,000 a day for doing that to me. It is rape. You do not have my consent. My guys are dealing with it even now in ways you don't know yet. You got an order obtained by fraud. Give it to me. You know where I live. Give it to me. The falsified documents on the docket have already been dealt with in a probable cause hearing when they were requesting an investigatory order. They've already been dealt with, sir, in a probable cause hearing. The order that they needed to do an investigation was signed off on, sir. So if whoever judge that you put that in front of doesn't realize those documents are falsified, they better get on the same page, huh? They're behind us, way behind us. You contact me, you'll cause a problem or a loss for me. We've told you and told you and told you and told you and told you for 6 years, every day, all day long. You're going to give back what you took from me. You're going to fix what you broke. And you're going to get the fuck out of my life. I don't want you in it. You're not welcome in my life. Doesn't matter where I live. Doesn't matter where I live. You cause a problem for me, no matter where I live, they're going to cause 100 for you. Always have. They always have. Every time I have to move, things get worse for you. I don't live in Manford anymore, where there's just one street you can target a pullover in. Princess Cuckoo Bird. You feel pretty in that dress you wear picking on a woman? Does that make you feel pretty? Who's Monique? Where's she today? Huh? So, why don't you pick on a man your age, your size, in good health, instead of women and children? If you're going to steal money, steal it from a man. Why are you stealing money from women and kids, sir? How does that make you attractive? It doesn't. People have turned against you by the droves. You can't get a name, I can. Who's Gerard? That's what that does when you bother me, when you threaten me. When you commit a crime against me, I'm the victim of a perjured statement and falsified documents in a court. And you think you're going to take that order and intimidate me with it? You have lost your mind. Don't forget who you're talking to, sir. I haven't seen it, but I'm told about it. So who got that information and took it in a different courtroom to get an investigatory order signed? Maybe to confirm, or maybe to make sure that he can prove in a criminal case they are false documents. Huh? Nobody will give you a name. You're a monster. People hate you for what you've done to me. So for 6 years, we've said, you're going to give back what you took, you're going to fix what you broke, and you're going to get the fuck out of my life. Or we'll get more, and they will do it for you. You're going to leave. It'll be done for you. You're not going to like how they do it. But that is your choice. You live with your choices. No one can control your choices but you. So live with them. Live with them, sir. And you say no. And when you tell me no, one thing happens. We get more. We'll do it for you. And if we find out you have meetings and sit there and go, well, she can't live in New Mexico or Vegas. Okay. Was it up to you when we heard you say that? Or that we found out you have something you want to serve me that was obtained on fraud, and you use falsified documents, and the guys have already got an investigatory order signed the first time we heard about it. Not now. That's not recent. That's old, actually. That's already old. We don't always tell you what we know. You contact me, I get more. You watch me in my house, we get a lot more. You cause a problem or a loss for me, we get a lot more. It's ammunition to use against you in a criminal case. What did you think we were doing this for? In your little make-believe world, what do you think? What bullshit story do you tell yourself we're doing this for, Mr. Perry? If not to put you in jail. We've stated our intent. It's our intent. It's our intel. We decide, not you. We're going to put you in jail with it. If you want to make up your own crap, that's your problem. Live with your decisions. You decide to lie to yourself? What is that to me? Nothing. It makes our job that much easier. We're dealing with a delusional wackadoo. We can outthink that in our sleep. That's easy to outthink somebody like that. No grasp on reality. Just sits there and pretends. And spends everybody else's time and money doing it. To sit there and live in a daydream. How many people have put money into your deal and you make a lot of promises you can't keep? Because you're delusional. You're loony toony. And you're not embarrassed either. You don't have any filters left, do you? Nothing embarrasses you anymore, does it? We have no words for that. We have absolutely no words for that. Nobody likes your broke. Nobody likes your ghetto. Nobody likes your poisons in your drugs and your bacteria. Nobody likes your little creepy problem. Nobody likes your murder. Nobody likes your rape. Nobody is helping you. You have no name, not even one. And I have 112 of people I've never met. Every contact gets me that stuff like that, sir. Every time you tell me no, I get stuff like that. Was that your objective, to help me get intel to put you in jail? That's all you got. You got nothing else. You got nothing else. And you think people are supposed to respect you? Why would they respect you? You're a dum-dum. You're a dum-dum. So we got all this. Code words they use. Every contact, every problem, every loss, every time they waste my time, I got to clean something up they did. Every problem they cause. Every time they sit down and think they decide where I live. Tell me that to my face, princess. Twinkle toe. Take your dress off, take your pantyhose off and face me like a man. But stand 500 feet away. But see, here's the thing. Aren't you guys really braggy about the bullies that you are? So, don't you want all the neighbors to see how tough you are? Fighting with a girl? All the neighbors, all the people down the street. So yell it 500 feet away how tough you think you are. You decide where I live. Do it. And quit hiding behind stuff and people. Don't hide behind another person. Don't hide behind a cop. Don't hide behind my family. Don't hide behind somebody I do business with. Do it to my face. Tinker Bell. Or don't bother me anymore. Don't bother me again. We used your money to get all this, Charles. Every contact, every problem, every loss. Every contact, every problem, every loss. Every time you tell me no. You don't tell me no. It'll cost you. I mean, you can, but it'll cost you. You'll spend money getting me intel to put you in jail. You have done it for 15 years, all day, every day. Right? You got nothing else. All that money bought me intel. Every contact, every problem, every loss, every time you tell me no. You can't even do it to my face. You little pussy. You little wuss. You're weak. You're just weak. So, what is this? Every contact, every problem, every loss, every time you tell me no, it cost you. So it cost you this. On this false arrest, she sued them. And they got it dismissed with a backroom deal. I wasn't even there. Both parties are supposed to participate, Mr. Perry, in a lawsuit. I filed the lawsuit. The burden of proof is on me. Now, whatever you have to prove that I lied and that I knew I lied and that I did it to be malicious. Go ahead, do that. Prove me wrong. On fact. Not by murder, not by kidnapping, not by raping me, not by perjury, not by slander. Let's try to make her look crazy. Let's find some doctor that'll say she's just schizophrenic. Yep, do that and watch what our guys do to you. See, if they do this to you now, if you kidnapped me, if you murdered me, if you try to find some shrink to make it look like I'm crazy because you can't prove me wrong on fact. See, if I say I think my son is I'm told... I have police that have told me my son is in a hospital because you tried to kill him more than once. And he needs me. And you've deprived me of talking because you did do what they said and you don't want him to tell me and you don't want me to see that. That you did hurt him badly. On fact, what you do to prove that fact is wrong is you say, listen, Cynthia, I think that you got somebody lying to you and bullshitting you and yanking your chain, so let's get him on FaceTime so that you can see that he's fine in LA and you can talk to him anytime you want. That's your kid. It's not our kid. It's your kid. That's how you prove me wrong on fact. Not running around going, we're going to get a doctor to say she's schizophrenic. We think we can make that lie work. Yeah, try it. Go ahead. Try that. Watch what we do to you. You murder me, you prove us out. You kidnap me, I'm right on the money. On everything we've said, my guys are right. My source is correct. My source is right. You're going to jail. That's what they're going to do to you. Every contact gets us more to do that. You never shut up. You never shut up. You contact me and harass me and threaten me all day long. So we got 9 million times. 112 times, 28 times. To your nothing. You sick fuck. You rejected failure, too stupid to move on like everybody else can do. You can't keep up. You're just weak and you're repulsive. You're revolting to the rest of the world. And you're too fucktard to know that, aren't you? We get the help for a reason. You get told on for a reason. You're abhorrent. You're abhorrent, retard. You know what? If you want us to call you a different name, then act right so we can form a different opinion of you. I have the right to form an opinion of you and state my opinion publicly. And if you can't handle that, you little pussy, then start acting like somebody that you want us to describe. Okay? We had a congressman that said that. He doesn't like it that she calls him a retard. What else is she supposed to call him? Because I'm looking at all these emails that she has from information that you guys told her that saved her neck. Time and time and time again. And yet he goes right back at it every day. And the only thing that happens is he gets caught. And he gets you guys more information on your crime, right? Yep. Okay, well, when you told him you don't invade her privacy, sick little fuck pervert, you don't contact her or her family. You've been told to leave them alone, so leave them alone. Get a life. Go away. Leave everybody alone. Why do you like harassing people all day? Why do you like being a bully? You don't steal from her. Give her her money back and leave her alone. Or we'll do it for you. We'll get more and do it for you. So for him to think he had a choice, no intelligent person would think they had a choice when you look at all this. So if he doesn't want people calling him retard, we can form an opinion about the guy and state our opinion about the guy. If he can't handle that, maybe he needs to act right so we can form a different opinion. He doesn't get to say what we think. We say what we think, right? Absolutely, Congressman. I want him to explain to the American people why he thinks it's okay to use money that belongs to the taxpayers to protect us from crime, protect the taxpayers from crime, like human trafficking and rape and sex exploitation and robbery and assault and battery, and use that so that he can kidnap a woman and get rich off of the violent crimes. I want to know why he thinks he thought that was funny. That he could. Why does he think that's funny? I don't think that's funny. I want him to explain why he thinks that's funny, or why he thinks that's okay. He needs to explain to the American people why he's stealing their money to commit his crime and cover it up. It's not covered up. It's more uncovered than it's ever been. He's abhorrent, and she can call him a name. That's her opinion of him. And she has the right to form an opinion and state an opinion. If he doesn't like that, then maybe he needs to act like a normal human being so he can form a different opinion. He has to live with his choices like we all do. Who does he think he is? Yep. So a congressman said that, Mr. Perry, and you know that. We've already told you that. So in the lawsuit, the burden of proof is on me. They had 3 chances. I sued him 3 times. They had a chance to prove that I am lying, or that I don't have a claim, and that he didn't do the things I accused him of doing. And he went into a backroom deal all 3 times by himself. No one knows what he said. No one was there to oppose him. No one was there to show evidence. Look, Judge, he's lying. Look, here's the evidence. He's lying. No, there was no hearing with all parties present because he couldn't handle it. He's a little pussy. He's a little Tinkerbell. He's weak. And he picks a fight with a woman, then he runs. He can't handle it. He can't finish it. He's weak. He's pathetic. What a disappointment for people who thought he was this really nice guy. Jesus, walking on water. He abandoned his family to do all that. And his constituents. Wow. So this guy's like, here's the thing then. She sued you over the arrest, right? You guys did nothing but put documents of the arrest documents on the docket. That's not a dispute, a fact in dispute. The whole lawsuit's over that arrest. You just confirmed, yeah, there was an arrest. She says it was an illegal arrest. So here's why she says it. First of all, she reported a crime committed against her in Oklahoma. You guys filed charges against her in Lubbock. Lubbock had no jurisdiction. Second of all, there's no evidence that there was a false police report filed because you obstructed justice and destroyed her evidence, and by physical force prevented and delayed her from reporting the crime committed against her to local police where the crime occurred, who had jurisdiction. So we can't establish that there was any kind of false police report filed. Here's the thing. The guy was giving me arsenic. They admitted that in a text. Those texts are on that docket in all 3 lawsuits. Yeah, we're giving you arsenic. So then if you want to say I'm filed a false police report, Charles, then get a blood test to rule out that you poisoned me. And you made sure there was no blood test because you knew you were poisoning me. Kind of like you did do to my son what I say, or you wouldn't care if I talked to him. You implicate yourself, sir. Acts showing consciousness of guilt. Admissible under Rule 404. And you just can't. You're the gift that keeps on giving. You stupid little bitch. You stupid little bitch. So, and the same thing with Lucky Miller. You retaliated against me when I said Mike Neely didn't do it. Well, you just implicated yourself, dum-dum. You opened the door. We just walked through it. Yep. Okay, so then they got... There's also nothing... They should have, when she sued, they should have put something on the dock to prove there was a false police report, because that's the fact in dispute, and link it to a political vendetta, also a fact in dispute. The arrest was not a fact in dispute. So why the hell they did this, I don't know, but I can't do anything with that. No one can. And they had 10 years to figure that out. They should have done it at the time. Okay, because it looks to me like they proved it right and then they screwed it over in court. So I'm going to tell you this one more time, you stupid little fuck. People were very pissed off at you that me and Dennis had to move from Lubbock because you ruined my career and you went around bad-mouthing me all over town, and it cost me money. It cost me friendships and it cost me money. So we left town to get away from you. We went to the Dallas area. You come to the Dallas area. And you're harassed and you slandered and you badmouthed me there too. So we went to Oklahoma to be with my family. And then you went to them and you went up behind my back and you told them, don't tell her I've been here. And they chose a perfect stranger over their own family. They chose murder over life. They've chose depraved indifference to human life over saving my son. And they'll pay for that too. And that's not my problem. And there's nothing I could do. It's too late. There's nothing I could do even if I wanted to. So they chose you. They can have you. That's what they win out of this deal. Because all they had to do is come to me and say, he's been coming around here, and he told us to lie to you about it. And I'm not comfortable with that. Something's wrong with it if he's asking us to lie to you about it. So I'm not going to do it. I want you to know he's been coming around. Great, let's get him on the phone. Okay? Call him. We're going to tell him that's not going to happen again. That will never happen again. We'll get the whole family together. We'll put him on a conference call. He better not come around here again. And you handle it as a family. Okay, they gang up on us. We gang up on them. It's no problem. I have help. And had you know, I was not supposed to say there was a police investigation, but when I got back from this false arrest, got back home, Mr. Perry was recorded talking about murdering me so many times. The guy said, I think we better tell him there is an investigation, but he cannot know who we are, because we can get a lot more done when they don't know who we are. It's undercover work. By the way, everybody who runs around speculating, we think she works for the CIA, we think she works for the FBI, we think she works for I can't say who I work for a reason. It's none of your business. You're not entitled to know that until you go to jail. When you get arrested, then you'll know. When they take you to trial, then you'll know. You're not entitled to know now. It's a need to know. Okay, so when you guys speculate and you're guessing at it, it's not good enough. It's simply not good enough. And you'll not be able to do any more. He told you if you want him to call you, he would call you. But you have to give back what you took. You have to fix what you broke, and you have to get the fuck out of my life. And quit sitting on your fat, ugly ass daydreaming and perverting around all day, and grow up and act your age. Or else you won't get a call. When he arrests you, you'll get a call. You'll get a bang on your door. So you'll know it's too damn late then, isn't it? So, if you could not prove me wrong on fact, then, if you could prove me wrong on fact, you would have done it by now. You would have already done it. You can't. So you try to slander me, and you try to smear me. And the guys aren't going to say who they are. So they tell me, you can say there is an investigation, but you can't say who we are. And they can speculate all they want. Nobody's going to help them until they do exactly what we said. And they don't tell you no and get a yes from us. They can tell you no, but they will not get our help. They won't get anybody's help. We will. You will. 9 million times, 112 times, 28 times. Who's Monique and where is she today? Who's Gerard? Who is that, Charles? Why don't you tell us? I don't know him. His name came. I don't know Gordy either. I don't know Gregory either. I don't know Bo or Brady or Brian or Bob. Their names come up in police surveillance. Although you've asked me if Bob and Brian are leaks, I don't know. I'm not told how information is obtained. And what in the fuck is wrong with you that you would have the nerve to ask me for help? It'll cost you if you keep doing that. You tell me no, it'll cost you. That's fine. Tell me no. But make sure you can pay for that. Because you will and you have already. Okay? Nobody will help you. Nobody. You don't tell me no and get a yes from the guys who can help you. You don't want the help. That would make it real. And then you wouldn't be able to spend everybody's time and money sitting on your fat ass pretending all day, would you? Well, we actually get actual real information. And the more you bother me, the more we get. And that is ammunition to use against you in a criminal case. We've told you our intent. Your make-believe has never changed that. Your pretending has never affected us at all. It just makes it so much easier for us. Because you got your head up your ass. So you can't even see what we're doing. All of you do. You're seeing things you've never seen before. Like, we've never seen this before. I'm like, yeah, you have 15 years of it. You do it to me, that's what happens. People are sick of being bullied. People are sick of being harassed. People are sick of being creeped out by you. Okay? Being lied to. Or about. Everybody's tired of y'all. And why you can't get that, we don't know. It's not hard. This is not rocket science. So, we got that. It's just never ending. You have her pulled over, have her pulled over. Should have left her in Manford. She can't zigzag through the neighborhoods. In Manford, just one street to go down. And had her pulled over a long time ago. You guys in your hillbilly talk. I can't even stand listening to you. I don't, your little inbred hick talk, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't hear it. You guys complain that I talk too fast. Watch The West Wing. You think those people are mentally ill because they talk faster than you? Maybe you're just stupid. Because we have to talk real slow for you to be able to understand us. And never have we had to repeat ourselves. Ever. At all. Except for you. Dum-dum. Maybe go to special education class and get some help with your mental slow problem that requires people to talk very slow. Or you can't understand people who talk fast. I lived in Vegas. It's fast. Get over it. Fucktard. Okay? Get yourself a nurse or somebody to explain things to you. Most victims don't know beforehand what you're trying to do, the injury you're trying to cause, or what weapons you're trying to use to cause it, or how you plan to do, and we do. Day after day after day. Same old, right? Okay, here's the thing, Steve Kunzwiller. You need to catch up. We're not slowing down for you. And if you can't tell what kind of conduct is criminal and offensive, you don't need to be in office. You need to let somebody do the job who can do it right. These people in this video, they are just citizens. They're not attorneys. They're not law enforcement. They're not prosecutors. They're not judges. And yet they can identify stalking conduct, which is all illegal in all 50 states. A lot of women who are stalked end up dead because some dumb fuck police didn't do his job. Right? Or the victims were afraid the police wouldn't believe them. There's no trust between citizens and police. That's why you have defunding. People want you gone. They want somebody who can do it right. And since police don't do it right anymore, maybe we just don't need them and we just defund them. I'm not one of those people that believes that's how we solve that problem, but I'm getting closer to it than I used to be. Because I haven't seen anybody stand up to a bad guy and tell him, no, I'm not going to help you. My job is to relieve suffering caused by the crime you do, and I will not help you commit the crime. My reputation matters to me. my kids knowing that I did the right thing because it was the right thing to do, and I did my job and I did the very best. Excellence is the bar. That's what matters to me. And you, scumfuck, don't matter. So stop, or I'm going to stop you. Just like that. When I start seeing cops act like cops instead of criminals, then maybe I'll reconsider my position change on defunding police. We can't do it. We're not doing it. We're not paying police if you can't do your job right. We're not. We'll find something else. Okay? Right now, I'm still against the defunding, but I've leaned closer to it than I ever thought I would. Because I'm completely disgusted at the misuse of taxpayer dollars that Steve Consular's doing, that Jerry Bender's doing, that Charles Perry's doing, the Tulsa police are doing. Tulsa police had a national news story that nobody trusts them on CBS in November of last year. Not some other police department, Tulsa police. Nobody trusts you. You know why? Because you're not doing your job. We expect you to show up and do your job. Okay, why are we paying you? Maybe we need to find somebody to pay that will get it done right. If you can't do it right, get out and let somebody do it right. Because we expect that. We pay you. You put a roof over your head, food on your table, clothes on your kids' backs, expecting you, reasonable expectation, that you're going to show up and you're going to do your job, and you're not going to bend over and be the bitch of a sex weirdo and a sex predator. And that's all you've done, and you've done nothing more. I haven't seen it. Show me. Prove me you do your job right. You apply the law, and you apply equal protection, and you're not a bunch of misogynist pigs who have a discrimination against women problem, and you protect women who are victims of domestic violence, or you go home and you find a different job. You know? Go home and find something else. You don't deserve that badge. There's honor in the badge. Find a job you can do. And let somebody get in there who's not afraid to tell a bad guy no. Go be a librarian if you need something soft, big Blankenship. You proved me wrong on facts, sir. You don't try to smear me. You don't try to do a false arrest. You don't try to frame me. You do your job right. Or get the fuck out. You know what? Maybe my guys will put you in jail too, and then we can finally clear a position for a guy that knows how to do your job right. You don't know what they're going to do when they're going to do it. Ask David. He knows everything. Ask him. All right, I'm going to tell you this for the last time, Mr. Perry. You don't tell me no if you expect to get a yes from my people. They get the intel. It's their intel. They decide, not you. If you think you're going to intimidate me with an extension or some fraud court order you obtained on fraud with falsified documents, you have really lost your mind. And don't forget who you're talking to again. Don't threaten me again. Don't threaten me again. If you guys want to show everybody how tough you are picking on a woman, all you men, then get out here and do it to my face so everybody can see it. And you have to stand 500 feet away. You get closer, you want to get your head shot off. You want to try and see, knock yourself out.
Them, especially if they're making it very clear.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone. All you want. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them, especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
By the way, the disclaimer is at the top of the Facebook page because it applies to everything on the page. And we decide that, nobody else. We decide that, nobody else. And I'm not going to say that for you the fuck again. For everybody else, we say it one time. You stop wasting our time, making us repeat the same thing for the dum-dum over and over and over and over. We're recording it. We've recorded it more than once. So if you're stupid and you can't remember it when we say it once, then just re-listen to what we've already said over and 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 over. You need to have a doctor check your mind, your mental status. If you have to have things said to you more than once, especially when it's in an email and it's in writing, or when it's somewhere in writing, or when it's a recording such as this, you got something wrong with you. The entire rest of the world does not need that. They don't need that kind of a mental assistance where you got to repeat over and over because you got a dum-dum who can't remember anything. Okay? Charles, we're tired of y'all. Everybody's tired of you. I don't like you. I rejected you and I left. And you need to grow up and be a professional and quit acting like a squirrel girl and move on. Okay? Quit making a fool of yourself. Quit making a fool of yourself. Go home to your family. Crochet with your grandkids, cuckoo bird. You're better off. Then you don't need to lie, huh? You're giving us more to get. We're going to get it. We're going to ruin you with it in court. Okay? I don't care what you think. You're not invited into my life. You're not welcome in my life. And you fuckers don't decide where I live. Okay? Say it to my face, princess. Say it. Be a man and say it to my face. That you think you decide where I live. Yell it so the whole neighborhood can see how tough you are picking on a woman. Okay?
Leave me alone! Please!
Just talk to me for 2 minutes. First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
You're filming my father and my fucking sister. How does this make you
Is
feel?
that the one that put all those scratches on your arm? You want to see the
Scratches?
pictures? You want? I can show you the pictures, right?
Missed the whole point. Do you like having a camera in your face? You like having somebody take stalker pictures everywhere you go? Do you like people taking pictures of you, stick a camera in your face everywhere you go? And the guy's like, I got stalker pictures of you. Want me to go get them? Wow, you missed the whole point. You fucking retard. She's just trying to make a point. Do you like having a camera in your face wherever you go? You know, how's it feel? Is somebody taking pictures of you? You know, maybe leave everybody alone. He goes, well, you want to go get the pictures of you? Whatever she said, the point she was trying to make went right over his head. We have the same problem with Mr. Perry. You're trying to reason with a crazy person, and they can't think past tying their shoe. You can't reason with crazy. Charles Perry is living, breathing proof of that. Same as this guy. Not one bit embarrassed. Nothing embarrasses these people. Nothing. If they heard what everybody said behind their back, they wouldn't show their faces in public ever again. That goes for all of them. Charles, I don't know Beverly. I don't want to know her. She's come up in a lot of intel over the last 2 days. Tell Beverly that didn't work. Okay, well, nothing works. Never has. It's 15 years of this. You do the crime to me, you get caught. We get a before and that after. Every contact, every problem, every loss. My guy said, give it back and get out. Or I'm going to get more information, I'm going to get more, and I'm going to have more ammunition than you'll ever be able to. You're not going to be able to do anything with it. I'm fixing to overwhelm you in court with your own criminal excrement. We're going to dump it on you. You want to shit it all over the place and not just leave everybody else alone and go home to your family and leave everybody else alone. So, you want to give me more to get? I'll get it. And then I'm going to pile it on you and bury you in a criminal case. Watch me. You don't tell me my girl no and expect to get a yes from us. It won't happen. It never has. It never will. No amount of money got you even a name. No amount of money even got you one name. You didn't pay for a cover-up. You paid for us to get the truth. And you know that, and you did it anyway. So, that's your problem. But this guy is just as stupid. Didn't understand a word she said. Not a fucking word. Okay, that's what we deal with every day. Mentally ill wackadoo. And you try to reason with them, and it's like talking to, somebody said, talking to Charles Perry's like talking to a drunk 6-year-old, and we could not agree more. Absolutely, that's exactly what it's like. God, get out of my face with that. Get out of my face with that. Okay, you got questions, you have an attorney that is supposed to be answering your questions, and that's who you talk to, not me. Do not contact me again. Do not fucking contact me again. Okay, I'll make sure it comes out of your ass. It costs you when you contact me, when you invade my privacy, when you take from me, you cause a problem for me. Right back at you. We take from you, we cause problems for you. I'll live where I want to live. It's none of your business. Okay, you get a life, and you fuck off and quit bothering me.
No, I want you to leave my family fucking alone.
Stalker pictures. Charles takes stalker pictures. Take it into court and say, see, we got all these pictures of her wherever she is. If she committed a crime, we'd have a picture of it. Because we take pictures of her. We're stalkers. We take pictures. But we got these pictures. We want you to think we're not stalking her. We got pictures of it. If I committed a crime, you'd have a picture of it. You fucking retard. Don't get mad when we call you a name. Okay? Act right so we can form a different opinion now. Because we have the right to form an opinion. It's stated. And you don't have the right to whine about it and act like you're the victim. Okay? You got a lot of people mad at you today for doing that. Acting like you're the victim. So, good luck with that.
Hanging outside of there.
Hit the road. Dude, I promise you, you're gonna get yours and you're
I
gonna
don't give a fuck. You can bring whoever the fuck you want.
That's okay. You're
You
gonna
can bring
Is
the
that
whole
a
fucking
threat?
army. I don't give a fuck.
Stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
Just talk.
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
I'll leave you alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you again. I don't ever want to hear your voice to you. Please,
what
God
happened?
bless you, but
What
please leave me
happened?
alone.
What steps?
Please leave me alone. Please stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop.
It's hell to have to.
Leave me alone.
It's hell to have to live like that with somebody harassing you constantly, all day long. I got an extension. Call me. I'm not leaving. I can see you. Call me. Oh, call me. I made you broke. Call me. I ran your family off. Call me. All day long. He does it every day. Is it who's leaking your mom? I'm not told how information is obtained, and I don't want to help you. Fuck off. Is it Brian? Is it Al? I'm not told how information is obtained, and I don't want to help you. Fuck off. Every day, all day long. Harass. Trying to intimidate me with a court order you obtained on fraud, and you put falsified documents on the docket? Shove it up your ass. You want to serve it, serve it. You know where I live. If you know where you're going to have me pulled over, then you know when I run out of food, when I'm going to leave, and when I'm going to go get more, or go to the gym or to work or wherever it is I go, or you think you decide where I live, then you know where I am. So serve it and prove me right. Okay? You seem to be intent on proving me right. Why not that too?
Alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, my God.
See, this is how people end up on Lifetime. This is how people get hurt and stabbed, and then you want to say that the woman is crazy because she was the one walking down the street in whatever clothes that she was wearing. If a woman tells you to leave her alone and they're constantly walking away from you, that is your cue to back the hell up, turn around, and talk it up. She does not want to deal with you. And no, she does not have to give you an explanation. And no, she does not even have to give you 5 seconds of anybody's damn time because you cannot control your primal feelings from your testosterone running through your veins to just see something pretty that you think you're supposed to have. Leave her alone.
Leave me alone.